Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings. I'm Tarot Oracle and I do the readings.
It's 6:30. Time for the Tarot Oracle Show.
Thank you for your donations, Sarah, Oceani Chap, and Cassandra. I appreciate that. Erla, welcome. Keep up with the caffeine. Welcome, Shimon. We got, I think that's it. Welcome, everybody. I appreciate everybody hanging out with me on a Monday night. Hopefully you had a fantastic day at work. And if you didn't, hopefully Tuesday's better. Hopefully Tuesday's better. Sometimes you just got to go for Tuesday. Hope for the best for Tuesday. And that is going to be the best thing. Anyway, let's go to the tower and get the Tarot of Oppositions because Sarah won't. The Tarot of Oppositions and a little bit of a February action because that is right around the corner, man. February's got all sorts of stuff. I mean, Valentine's Day is coming up. Valentine's Day is on the way. Literally, Valentine's Day is on the way. Andrew, thank you for your hanging out with us tonight. I appreciate that. Andrew, did you already get your package yet? I don't know. I don't like stalk the tracking numbers or anything, so I have no clue. Maruto, welcome. Bartman, welcome to the stream. How is everybody doing tonight? Hopefully y'all had a great day. All right. Let's see what we got going on with that. King is interesting. Interesting indeed. Okay, rounding out February. You got a couple of kings. I mean, you got a pair of kings. In poker, that wouldn't be half bad. In blackjack, that wouldn't be half bad as well. But you got a couple of kings in here. This is a winning hand. This is a win for you. I think February has a lot of good wins. Couple of things coming up. You just have some good wins, some nice things. You're just like, I won that, right? I won it. I made it. This is something exciting. This is something that I did. So you do have a couple of wins in there. Now, the King of Wands is reversed. This is something where we don't have to do a lot in early February. It almost seems like some of this stuff is out of our control in early February. We have to get some things here and there. We have announcements. I think February is all about announcements. You do have several announcements in February, right? Somebody comes maybe on an intercom and announces something. Somebody comes to you, gives you news, maybe on a team or anything like that. You do have an announcement is kind of the theme of February. King of Wands, not much you can do. I mean, it's almost like you're just getting overridden on some decisions as well. People are just like, I don't think we should do that. And people kind of outvote you kind of thing. Woo-woo, thank you for your donation. But yeah, a little bit of either outvoted or outsmarted or something happens where you just don't have some decision-making prowess as you sort of approach February. King of Cups is emotionally, February really rings true. It feels like a lot of things we're hoping to happen in February do. A lot of progress on things that are important to you. A lot of passion, a lot of good things happening in February. All in all, I like it. I think it is something that looks fairly decent. King of Cups. Hanged Man is reversed. It is. And again, we're back to sort of the norm, right? Hanged Man being reversed says we don't have a lot of insight. It's almost like your intuition shuts off in February, right? Anyway, by the way, I've clicked on the wrong thing. Sarah, we're doing Sarah's reading, by the way. But yeah, it feels like we don't have the insights in February. Intuition is kind of shut off almost. It feels like a lot of things are kind of challenged with that. Four of Pentacles being reversed, though. People are willing to share. People are willing to share money. People are willing to share information. If you ask, it almost seems like everybody's willing to be like, hey, that's good. That's good indeed. So, sharing is thing. But yeah, February is interesting indeed. A couple of key points in there. How's ETM Boy doing without me? Oceani Chap, how's EMT Boy doing without me? I have no idea what that means, but we can read that. We can read that. With the Tarot of Oppositions, I already have it out. It's such a good read. Tarot of Opposition has so much extra stuff in it, extra bonus stuff in it, all exciting, all thrilling, all exuberation up in the Tarot of Oppositions. Okay, EMT Boy, How are they doing? I have no idea what EMT boy is, but EMT boy needs a reverse card right there. I think that one needs to be reversed. We're going on full intuition right now. I think that one needs to be reversed. Now, I don't know what it is. I don't have marked cards, but that is the second card that I just reversed. Oh, Seven of Cups. I flipped it to the good side. I flipped the Seven of Cups to the good side. You know, it's not the bad side. I flipped it to the good side. I think that's important. I think that's critical. Something's up with that reading, definitely here. All right, Sun, pretty standard. The flowers are not dead. The flowers are alive. I like that. Okay, EMT, emergency medical technician. Is this somebody like that you know? Or is this like a boyfriend or something that, I don't know. Like, what the hell's going on? What's going on? By the way, I'm drinking calming tea. I mean, I had some drama earlier today, so I'm drinking calm tea. I might have another one. I might have a couple. I might have the whole jug. Anyway, how's EMT boy doing without me? The sun looks good. Sun looks good here. I like it. The sun says that they're on the path. They're on the path. They're where they need to be. They're just rocking it. They seem to be all right. Everything seems to be okay. Seven of Cups. Without you, they've had a couple of doors open that otherwise they wouldn't have had. You know, I'm not saying that you had closed those doors. I'm saying that they have a couple of things open now that they didn't have before, that they just didn't have before. And they're pretty happy. They're pretty happy. They're pretty content. Now, this person is sleeping. It almost feels like normally you don't see people go sleepy time. There's no sleepy time in the Seven of Cups, but this one does it. Jew, thank you for your donation. This is almost like a Four of Swords at this point, right? It feels like that they've stopped trying. This is something that, you know, they stopped trying. They just aren't trying right now. I don't know if they're still recovering or whatnot, but they're just not doing anything with some effort. You kind of see that mirrored in the Emperor being reversed, right? It feels like a lot of things are out of their control. We're not able to get some stuff done that we needed to get done in the first damn place. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords. It seems like that you're happier than they are, if that's what you're asking. The Queen of Swords is an issue here. The Queen of Swords says that this is not the path that I kind of wanted, but it's the path that was chosen for me. It's kind of the path that I have to put up with. It's, you know, but ultimately, would I have liked this path in the meantime? Would I have liked this to be a pathway to something? You know, ultimately, not really. Not really. I'm sorry. Ultimately, not really. But yeah, there you go. So that's how they're doing without you. Sounds like the beginning of an Eminem song. Will I finish my car paying on my car? All right. I don't know. Let's not use the Tale of Oppositions for paying for your car. Ginger and lemon. Now, that sounds all right. There is a Republic of Tea is where I've been going. And they do have a lemon ginger tea. And I tried it out at Panera Bread. And it was pretty tasty, I got to say. It had a little bit of a bite to it. So I know the healing properties of ginger and whatnot, but, you know, I need the calming tea after the drama earlier. So there's always drama with this particular situation. No matter what you do, if you make even, okay, you know, you do 90% of everything correctly, but you make a mistake in that last 10%. So you make one little thing, or you didn't do one little thing correctly, and then there's and then you're banned. And then you're banned, all right, for like a day or whatever, because you didn't do that one little thing that you should have did, and now you're banned. Anyway, I don't know. Will I finish paying the car soon? Ace of Swords, Page of Coins, and the Emperor. Soon is relative. Takes a little longer than you had expected, guaranteed. Takes a longer than you had expected. Something else is going on. Emperor says I get it paid off. Pie Lover, thank you for your donation. Emperor says I get it paid off. not going to be a problem. I do get it paid off, but Page of Coins, I don't have the money that I need. I don't have everything that I need to pay it off right now. Pay it off soon. I don't have it as well. It's almost like we have too many bills, too many things outgoing, too many things to pay. And, a lot of times some things take priority about the car. Page of Coins is difficult sometimes. Now, you do have an Ace of Swords. It's almost like that. You can pay it off, but it's going to take a little bit of, working with maybe some of either the bills or working with the income or doing some extra work that normally people wouldn't be too excited about, doing some extra work that you're just not kind of ready for. But at the end of the day, it is possible to pay it off. Empress says, I'm sitting happy. I'm sitting content. I'm sitting satiated. I got wheat all over the place and things are looking great. But it's just a matter of timing. It takes a little longer than you had expected. So in theory, that's a no. In theory, that's a no, but you do get paid off, so sort of a yes. So that's kind of a sort of kind of. Can we do that? Is that kind of a sort of kind of? I had the weirdest dreams last night. I was riding, it was like this multi-layered bus or something. Crystal, the queue was like two people. It was like this multi-layered bus, and I was in like the bottom section or something, and we were riding somewhere, and I had to get off because I had to get off the bus at a certain place, but the bus didn't stop there, so I had to beg the guy to stop there. It's like a really weird dream. What's going on? Really odd kind of dream. All right, let's go back to the Tarot Tower. Let's get something. Oh, man. What did we use yesterday? We'll use the Curious Creatures and see how that's going. Pie lover indeed. All right. Speaking of Boo-Boo, where's Boo-Boo at? I got to message Boo-Boo, see what's going on. All right. Is our relationship love or codependence? Woo-woo. Woo, I hear you. Noelle, welcome to the stream. How you doing, Noelle? How is the baby doing? All right. I hear you. Woo, I hear you on more than one layer, if you know what I mean. I hear you on more than one layer, yes, if you know what I mean right now. All right. That's love, and that's codependence. It's difficult to figure out which one is which sometimes. I'm going to have to say there. All right. Oceanic Chap, thank you for your other donation. This is love. Is it love? Baby, don't hurt me. Ten of Swords. It ain't love. Okay. Let's read. Woo-woo. We got to spend some time here. You got to spend some time here. It was love. Woo-woo, there was some love in here. Right? Crystal, thank you for your donation. There was some love here. Absolutely. 7 of Cups. It just seemed that the love just sort of waned away a little too quickly. It seemed that the love just it isn't at the point, please, it isn't at the point of being forever love. The 10 of Swords, things just died. Things just canceled. Things just, So I'm saying it was love indeed. But now we have, indeed, codependence. We have the Hierophant and the Tower. 2 majors to let you know the situation. You want to keep the structure alive. You want to keep the structure alive is what I'm saying, okay? Because the problem is if you give up on the structure, you're going to get the Tower. And the Tower is not going to be very good for anybody. J Mad. Hopefully you're not mad. Hello, how you doing? Good to see you. Mercedes, welcome to the stream. All right. You need to keep the structure in place. Okay. Here's what happened. You built the house on no foundation. And now you have this slab of wood that the house is sitting on. So as you're walking across the floorboards, it's creaking and it's going, and the walls are like leaning and some of the walls are kind of like really iffy. That's where you're at right now. You did not have the foundation to build upon, but you built upon it anyway. So now you're stuck into codependence, where if I bail, I have the Tower. If I pull out that wood foundation, I have the Tower and I have a problem. The Hierophant, everybody is dependent upon everybody else. So, I mean, kind of in the middle there. Joan, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. All right. I mean, the queue is pretty short. Start asking some questions. All right. Is someone new coming? Jew wants to know. By the way, Jew, welcome to the stream. Please hit that like and sub button. I appreciate it, Jew. If you're new, Jew, we have a ton, and I mean a metric ton of good stuff on this channel. We have drawing tutorials. We have fun tutorials on tarot. We got Lenormand tutorials. We got TDM tutorials. We got Thoth tutorials. We got tutorials that nobody else has. I mean, I got a couple of tutorials over there. I mean, I'm not bragging. I'm just telling you now. I got a couple of tutorials out here that literally no other channel on the internet has. So I'm just saying. Anyway, you got your tea. Neve, welcome back to the tea. Tonight, I'm using Calm Tea because I need it. I may clean out the bag of Calm Tea. I'm the box of Calm Tea tonight. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to have one after the stream. And I may have one after that, after that one. All right. If someone new coming soon, let's find it. You're drinking sleepy time tea. I might do, instead of calm, I might do the sleepy time tea after this one. Sleepy time and then a calm and then maybe another sleepy time. Get that combo in there and pray for the best. All right. Let's see. All right. Someone new coming. Let's find out who's approaching. 6 of Wands, I like it. The Lord of Victory, 5 of Cups, and the 4 of Wands. Oh, man. It takes some effort. It does take some effort when they come, but they are headed that way. They're headed your general direction. I mean, you're talking about the 5 of Cups, though. Is this something that does have that feel to it, to where sometimes they just work your nerves, right? They just work your nerves a little bit, and you gotta adjust to it, because sometimes people aren't perfect. Sometimes people just need, to understand them or something like that. And a lot of times they kind of work your nerves, I got to say. 6 of Wands says it looks promising at the beginning. This is a fire sign, by the way. GK, thank you for your donation. The 6 of Wands, the fire sign is headed your way. Now, they do have some fire sign aspects that you don't like. The 5 of Cups is kind of one of them. A little bit of a disappointment in everything that I have. A lot of disappointment, a lot of things not happening the way that I would like it to happen. Is it a good relationship overall? The 4 of Wands says yes. We can make a happy home, happy family. We can get that done. This is critical. This is something that can happen. It's not going to be a problem. I have to say indeed. But there is those times where you just get the nerves worked a little bit. So just relax during those times. Take your Calm Tea. J Matt, thank you for your donation. Take your Calm Tea. All About Maine. Oh, welcome. How you doing? Yeah, take your Calm Tea. And, just realize people aren't perfect. Sometimes you get some behaviors that aren't just the ideal situation, but sometimes it's really not that big of a deal. Like, it's not that big of a deal. If somebody makes you 90% happy and 10% of it is not exactly ideal, then that's 90% good, is what I'm saying. 90% good right there. All right. But yeah, the fire sign. Who has spicy feelings for me? Oh, we need a spicy deck for this, don't we? We need a spicy deck indeed. We're going to go for this deck right here. This is a spicy deck of the Poe. I think Edgar Allan Poe was a spicy kind of guy. I think that he didn't hesitate. He threw the spice out there. He loved the spice. And overall, I mean, it's kind of enjoyable at the end of the day. It's kind of enjoyable indeed. All right. Let's see. Spicy. Who has spicy feelings for me? Page of Cups. Somebody younger than you does have some spicy feelings. Renee, thank you for your donation. Page of Cups a little bit of a younger person. They got a little bit of a spice up in there. The world. This is somebody that's not near you. I think they moved or they relocated or they have some other thing that's happening, right? A little bit of a distance in between you. The world. You're here and they're there. Do they still want to be spicy? Absolutely. But they're a little too far away, a little too much of a distance going in through here. Temperance says that, I think that they've already kind of hinted. I don't think they come out and said it, but I think that they hinted that they like a little spice. Linda, thank you for joining us tonight. They like a little bit of the spice. They just do. And they've hinted it, but not exactly in your face. Are you separated by water? I'm kind of wondering that too. Interesting read. A little bit of a distance, a little bit of somebody younger. It's the way it is. The way it is. You may have to get the spyglass out indeed and do a Sherlock Holmes to catch them. Should I start a career before I hunt down a good person to love on? Let's find out. You can have the temporary love while you do the career. You can have the temporary love while you do the career. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Oceanic chap, you know what I'm saying? A little bit of the temporary love while you do the career. A little something to hold you over. It's like, dinner's at 7, but like 4 o'clock, you're kind of hungry is what I'm saying. Boo-boo, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Good to see you. All right. You got dinner at 7, but it's 4 p.m. and we could use a bite to eat if you know what I'm saying. And I think you know what I'm saying. All right, let's find out what's going on.
Music to make love to.
The Tower, it does say it's difficult to do both. It's difficult to do both. We're talking about the serious love, though. We're talking about the more serious, the more substantial love, the one that's going to take just a boatload of your time. But the 10 of Cups, this is something that you're looking forward to. It really is, right? You got the Devil. This is something that does affect your career. It does affect your career indeed. I think that you were on point. You were on point. It does affect your career. All About Maine question already. All About Maine, what was your question? Maybe I didn't write it down. All About Maine, let me know what your question is. Sunflower, the other Sunflower, welcome. The Devil says it does interfere. Now, what interferes? Renee, thank you for the donation. The happy home, happy family. Trying to make a happy home, happy family while you're trying to set up this career, it is two things that are a little bit on the difficult side, I gotta say. 7 of Cups, right? The problem is when you meet the right one, and I'm sorry, Oceanic chap, you will meet the right one while you're working on the career. And now you have the tough decision. Now you really have the tough decision. Shall I embrace the Tower moment and try to juggle everything, try to make everything blend and everything work and put the additional effort in there? 7 of Cups says that is up to you, but it is a limited time offer, all right? It's when you go into the store and you only have like $1, but they have some limited time offer that you're all excited about, you're all thrilled about, and you don't have enough money for it right then. So you're like, crap, I'm going to leave the store and I'm never going to see it again, this particular TV or whatever it is again. And that does happen. Oceanic chap, that does happen. So you're going to have to make the choice. You have to make the choice. Would I recommend career before love? Depends on the love. Would I recommend both at the same time putting in a little bit more effort? I think it depends upon you. But you will get in a situation where you have to make their tough choices. And not much you can do about it. Because I personally think that as you are expanding into the career, you do find that one. Boo-boo, thank you for your donation. Will February be a better month? Nobody else is going to die. No, we're not. Jesus, man, you got I'm just saying, Crystal, it's got to be better. It's got to be better. Let's see what we got going on with this. By the way, we got we got plenty of extra time today. Universal, Celtic, or Celtic Tarot. Depends on your mood. On this, Ace of Cups says yes. I like it. King of Wands and the Three of Swords. Now, the loss that you have experienced, it's hard to move past. It is hard to move past. The memory does linger through February. Not something you're going to get over in a couple of weeks, clearly. The Three of Swords is the heartbreak is still there. It is. Does it get better? Ace of Cups, King of Wands. Ace of Cups, it feels like I'm coming into my own emotionally. I'm getting good recovery. I have new opportunities, new things that are going to get me excited. And, that's the way it goes. That's the way it goes. So it does get better. New opportunities, things being superior, things being better. King of Wands, I'm able to multitask everything. I'm able to get clear definition of what needs to be done, when it needs to be done, and stuff like that. So overall, it does get better indeed. The new opportunities really makes it better. But things linger, and it is difficult to move past some of that. And you're going to kind of be stuck with that. So, just deal with it the best you can, move on, and let things go the way that they need to go. All right. All About Maine had a question. I did not do your question already. I don't know what it is. Let me know what your question is. I appreciate you, All About Maine. In the meantime, let's go to GK. Cards for work. Family's business. We have some very good questions tonight. Very focused, very kind of focused. But let's see. Very focused indeed. All right, let's see. We're going to use a Thoth derivative for this. I think that is the important part. Sandy, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. We're going to use the Thoth derivative for this. And M.M. Moline made this. This is a good deck. I like it. It's called the Rosetta Tarot, in case you didn't know. We'll get the box. The Rosetta Tarot, in case you didn't know. All right. Let's see. Cards for work. Family business. Ruin. Nine of Swords. Nine of Cups. Four of Swords. Family business does run into some speed bumps. I got to say that. You do have some conflict with the family business. It's almost like who owns it, or who is the master, who is the one that runs this place. It's almost like some conflict, some back and forth, some difficulty in the beginning, right? Difficulty in the beginning. As far as not like it's beginning now, but difficulty as we're progressing through, as we're looking, as we're sort of scanning this, trying to figure out the beginnings, because I think something's up. And I think something's up and it ain't going away. Whatever's up is not going to just vanish or fade into the distance or something like that. Something's definitely up. You already know that because you want to know what is going on with the family's business. Ten of Swords points to ruin. I don't think that means everything gets ruined. I think that it sort of wants to affect the nearby card of Truce, because Thoth does not use reversals. It uses what is around it to affect the other cards. And you have ruin, you have cruelty, surrounded by Truce. It feels like people are in disagreement for some reason, where I need this or I need that, and they're not getting it. So we have a disagreement. We have a big disconnect. We have things just not working the way that need to work. And it is very difficult at the end of the day to get everybody happy. And I think that's the point here. Everybody needs to be happy in some respects. I don't think that's realistic. I think we need to sort of work on some stuff. Happiness does arrive at the end of this as we reach a truce. But reaching that is difficult. Samantha, thank you for your donation. Reaching that happiness is difficult sometimes. You have to get the truce. You have to get everybody to agree. You have to get the ceasefire and the drama that is happening or going to happen to end up with happiness. But I think it all works out, not a problem. It works out, not a problem. Not a problem at all. Happiness at the end is a happy ending, if you know what I mean. Let's see. J Mad. Is G like me? Are they interested in me? Do they want me? Let's find out if G likes you. Because if G doesn't like you, there's always H. There's always H or I or J. And that's good, you know. That's where you kind of need to be, J Mad. Don't get mad, just get J. All right, so wait a minute. You're J, and you're talking about G. I mean, you're 2 letters away. You're 2 letters away. I'm just saying. You're only 2 letters away. So I think that's powerful. I think that's powerful indeed. Just based upon the initials, I think we got a good read. Let's see what the cards say. If G likes you or not. Samantha, thank you for the donation. Queen of Coins, Hangman, Queen of Wands, Knight of Wands. A lot of courts. A lot of courts. Man, Hangman kind of spoils the pot, I got to say. Yogi, thank you for your donation. Queen of Coins is interesting. Almost next to a Queen of Wands. This is somebody that needs some stability. It's almost like they're recovering from something that is unstable or not stable or just not good at the end of the day. They're recovering from it. And it's like, that's not good. That's not good. They're in the recovery mode. They want to take some action. They want something. I think that you are available, you're there, but the Hanged Man said this is not exactly an ideal connection, right? Hanging between 2 women. I mean, you know, it's not an ideal connection. Are they interested? I think Knight of Wands, they would pursue something if they, you know, if they wanted to. They would pursue something if they wanted to. It kind of lackadaisical, right? Kind of, yeah, a little bit on the slow, maybe not too much fiery. You know, you may talk them into it. It's just kind of mediocre, mediocre, which is not what you want to see. But hey, you just got the mediocre kind of feel in there. So I mean, you know, overall, I mean, sure, go for it. You're just going to kind of get a mediocre response or mediocre connection with that. Renee has a double donation. Is N hitting on me or is she just being friendly? All right. Is it, you know, you're happy to see me or is that a magic wand in your pocket? You know, well, it doesn't apply to this, but you know what I'm saying. All right. Let's see. Is N hitting on me or is she just being friendly? She just being friendly. I think she's just being friendly. 4 of Wands, you know, let's make a home together. Let's be comfortable. We're in this together. Let's just be kind of chill, comfortable. You know, I mean, we're just kind of being there together. Knight of Coins. It's not the Knight of Cups. It's not like a big interest of romance or anything that. Knight of Coins is more worried about the structure, how we blend together, what we do together, and sort of what we are as a team, right? More of a team thing kind of thing. 4 of Wands, they want to make a happy home. They want you to be their friend. They want you to be there and all of that stuff. At All About Maine, you are next. But yeah, they want to be friends. They want to have a happy home with you, right? 7 of Swords, they leave if they need to. They don't have any sort of commitment here. You know, they're just kind of there. And I want to be hanging out with Renee. I want to be there for Renee. And, you know, I want Renee to be my friend because that's the kind of person that I am. Anyway, at least that's what I say. That is what I say indeed. And we have All About Maine. GK, thank you for your other donation. Week ahead reading, please. Or lower caps. Week ahead reading, please, with an emoji. Let's find out about the week ahead. What can we get going on? Man, you know, What do you think? What do you think? This one? You think this one? A little bit of golden art nouveau? I think it'd be kind of interesting. Let's see. About the week ahead and what kind of things that we can look forward to. Because, I mean, hey, it's only Monday. We only have a few more days to go. Yeah, sun looking pretty good. Wheel of Fortune. Same old, same old. This week is a time to finish up the unfinished. Definitely have that feel, right? Time to finish up the unfinished. If there's anything outstanding, let's roll it up. Let's get it at least progressed. Let's get it finished. We need to pay off maybe a bill that's a slow bill or a low money bill. We need to do a couple of things with some money. We need to do a couple of things with some initiatives. We just need to finish up things, right? There's a couple of things hanging out there. Need to be addressed, need to be looked at. The sun with a happy home, happy family, 4 of Wands. Let's get it finished. The structure is not finished. It's not built. Let's get it done. So this week is a time to just polish up what you can. RSH, welcome. How you doing? We go on to Renee's other question. Would N be a good friend? Interesting. So they're just being friendly. Would they make an applicable friend, or at least a decent friend as far as that is concerned, right? Making a decent friend. I think, this is somebody who you can't rely on all the time. So this is kind of a fair weather friend, right? Where they are there. But if times get a little bit tough, if times get a little bit static or a little bit of a oof, it's just somebody that you need to not going to really rely upon. Being defensive against something, they're not really going to stand by you and rally with you. You're going to be by yourself. That's the way it goes. You do have as well of a justice. They do have a lot of sort of morals that they're going to sort of put in, and they're not going to have your back. Basically, overall, this is somebody who is going to, they're going to be there sometimes. They're not going to be there other times. So if you're looking for somebody that's got your back, if you're looking for somebody to just go out with and have some chats with, I think that'd be okay. Just don't expect this person to be like one of those friends, right? Anyway, boo-boo. Week ahead. Speaking of week ahead, we got some Thoth coming out here. It is time for Thoth indeed. It is time to rock the Thoth, because that is what we do. Is we get, and so many people are like, hey, what is that beautiful deck that you just put on the table? And I'm like, it's the Thoth Tarot. I got a full course on my channel that you can go watch for free. You can go watch it for free right now. There's nothing stopping you. Nothing stopping you. A quick week. I think you like that, boo-boo. You like the quick weeks. You like the ones where you're busy, got stuff going on. It's not going to be something where it just drags out. And man, you've had some of them weeks. You've had some of them weeks where it feels like it was a month. You're like, that wasn't a week, that was a full month. Okay. You have the Speedy. We have a little bit of the Knight in next to the Chariot. We're moving, and we're moving quickly. We're moving awfully fast. Now, this is a week where the Hermit is here and Strength. 3 out of the 4 cards are majors. Strength is kind of an interesting combo here. It feels like you're really impatient with some stuff, and you really want to get some things done. Nobody else seems to be in a hurry. Nobody else seems to be in that mode of, I need to get this done. I need to move on this. If I don't move on this, I'm going to miss something. I'm going to miss an opportunity. Nobody else seems to be that way. They're like, just relax. Just relax. We don't need to do this right now. You're like, we do need to do this right now. What are you talking about? But yeah, getting help with some stuff is going to be difficult. It feels like you need some help. You need to get some rush on some stuff. You need to get some stuff done. And, rallying the troops is going to be difficult indeed for this week to get it done. Overall, it's a fast week. So whatever. Get as much done as you can. Anyway, next relationship. What is it going to be? Is it going to be somebody new? Or is it going to be somebody from my past? And GK has the exact same question, actually. What is the next relationship? What is going on with that? Okay. We're going to get one deck and one deck only for these types of readings. And that is going to be my favorite deck for any love reading, the Modern Love Tarot, because the Modern Love Tarot makes the grade, and it's a mighty pretty deck with a lot of interesting and amazing stuff, right? A lot of interesting and amazing stuff with this. This is one of my faves for any love reading. You have to have it. You have to pull it out. Well, that sounds bad. You know, you have to put it on the table and get her done. Put it on the table and get her done. Sandy knows what I'm talking about. Let's find out what we got going on here. All right. Let's see. Let's check something real quick. No and no. All right. Okay. All right. Let's see what else is happening. Fem, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Is it somebody I know, or is it a brand new one? It is, you know, it's somebody that didn't work out that comes back. Somebody comes back from a previous link. It's like we tried to work it out, man. We did. We went to a counselor, maybe. We tried to work it out. We gave it our best shot. But at the end of the day, the tower ruled. The tower's looking over at this counseling session like, you ain't going to get this done. You're not going to get this fixed. You're not going to get this connection made the way you need it to be made. But the Ace of Swords says, okay, that's fine, right? We can try it again. And I think you will try it again indeed. I don't think it's brand new. I think it's from the past. Interesting indeed. You may have gone to counseling with the person. You know, if you went to the counseling with this person and they show up again, Sandy, I'm just saying that's a tight read. That's when you got to hit. That's when you got to hit the like and the sub. I'm just saying. You know, I'm not forcing nobody's finger on that thing, but I'm just saying, that's when you got to hit the like and the sub button. Samantha's got the double read. What is up with the Sag Alyssa right now? Is she trying to pursue Krista, or what's going on with Alyssa? Let's grab an Alyssa favorite deck, which is going to be the Smith and Morty Tarot, maybe. I don't know, but this is the one that's near me. So we're going to use this one for these reads. What's going on with my notifications? Let's see. We got that. Okay, we're good on notifications. All right. Let's see what is going on with them right now. They ain't having a good time. That's clear. Right? Just not having a good time. We got upset. We got emotions. We got upset. We got emotions over here. Lady Vegas, welcome to the stream. I saw you yesterday at the very last of the stream. Welcome back. But we got a little bit of an emotional turmoil going in within Alyssa right now. They're just not content at all. Page of Swords. They can't get anybody to understand them. They're just not in that mode of, I'm making the good connections. I don't think they are making the good connections. They're upset. They're emotional turmoil. We have some worry. We have some concerns. In fact, I say that Alyssa had a nightmare last night. Okay, Alyssa had a nightmare last night. Now, is she trying to pursue Krista? Well, she seems to be down right in the dumps right now. I don't know anybody that loves people that down in the dumps. You know, in those times, you're kind of alone. You're kind of on a boat in the middle of nowhere, and nobody wants to be around you because you're in a really crappy mood. All right. Is she trying to pursue Krista? No, I just don't see anything. Fem, thank you for your other donation. I don't see anything that says yes. I don't see anything that says no, but I just don't see anything that would pull me in a yes direction. This is in a yes or no reading, normally I say that you really, really need to get a yes because some of these are like, there's like some drama here if I say yes, because they're pursuing this person. I just don't see a yes. The restrictions, I don't think it's going to be happy for anybody. The Hanged Man, sort of not my type. King of Wands, it's like, it's just not something I'd want to do. So I'm just going to say no on this. Going to go with no. Samantha, thank you for your other donation. I've just got to go with a no for that particular read, right? Nervous about reaching out. I understand. It's a Sag. A Yogi. New business venture, nay or nay. Your December reading was on point. Look at this. Look at this. Had a December reading. It was on target. I'm just saying. Some of my readings are right on point. And, you know, some of my readings are way off. So way, way off. This is a throwdown, by the way.
Time for a tarot throwdown.
All right, this is a throwdown. Let's see. We need more calming tea. We need more calming tea after this stream. I'm not going to eat a banana and take a shower. I'm going to drink. I'm going to chug 3 more things of calming tea. All right. Let's see on this. Yay, nay, right? A new business adventure. We can make money. You should do it. That's a yes. You want a quick answer? That's a yes. We should do it. This is the key point here, right? This is the key point because it is a reward for work. And a lot of people just don't realize that. It's a reward for work. It's teaming up. It's getting it done. It is the 3. It's the new adventure. It's the birth, the creative starting point of this business venture needs to be pursued. You're going to get some pushback. You're going to get some pushback from it. Who cares? Just do it just do it anyway. Now the nay kind of loses. The Emperor says you're always going to be bothered by it because you had an opportunity. It seemed good, but you just didn't do anything with it. You just didn't do anything with it. Now, I remember making a cryptocurrency reading a month ago where I said, stay the hell out. And meanwhile, cryptocurrency has halved in value. So I'm going to pull that reading back up. And I'm just saying, I'm going to pull that reading back up. I'm going to pull that reading back up. Because some of my readings, I'm proud of them. I want to put them up there and say, you know, I was right once at least. Anyway, all right. Now we got the same question as before. The same question Sandy had, but a little bit different. A little bit different. That is going to be there. Well, let's see what's going on with that. Who am I meant to marry? Is it new or is it somebody from the past? You are meant to marry somebody new. 2 of Cups, 10 of Swords, 8 of Pentacles. Now, you have the marriage there. Okay. This person, you end up living with them first. I can't express just how important this is. GK, if you remember nothing about tonight, if you remember nothing about this reading, you need to live with this person first. You need to be there and live with them, right? You need to be there because there's something going on with that. There's a little bit of a skeleton in the closet, as they say, with the person that you're going to marry, where if you don't live with them first, you're going to get blindsided by this and you're going to come back and you're going to be like, T.O., what did I get myself into? And I'm going to say, dude, I told you. Anyway, 10 of Swords. There's something in the closet. There's something in through that door that you need to know about with this particular person. The answer to your question, Samantha, thank you for your donation, is new. 2 of Cups is a very clear, substantial, new person answer. The minute I saw it, it's the first reading. It's the first card. It tells you the answer, but it wants you to go, wait a minute, I have more. And that's what I'm here for, is for the little bit of more. Now, 9 of Swords says this is somebody that gives you damn near an ulcer sometimes. I mean, it feels like that they just make you worry. They do things that make you worry. A little bit on the side of, you know, like, wow, what is it? What are they doing now? Like, what is going on with this person? They seem to always be on just the cutting edge of working things. And you're just like, man, gotta slow down with that stuff. Fem knows what I'm talking about. Fem, let's find out. Going Thursday about M. And is this going to be a good weekend? A good week. Oh, good. Yeah. Will the thing be good this weekend? Okay. Sorry, I misread that. All right. Let's go for the old reliable. Everybody knows it. Everybody loves it, by the way. It is the Mons Tarot. Mons Tarot is an important deck. It's a critical deck right now. I'm just saying. It's one of them critical decks that you got to get going on. You got to get moving in. All right, let's see. DY, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Will the thing be good this weekend? I don't know what the thing is, but I can tell you that it is not going to be good. It's not going to be as good as you think. Yeah, I mean, Death said it's going to be a little bit different than what you're expecting, right? I still say go. Go. The star says go. You know what I'm saying? The fool. I see these stars. The fool says go. You still got to go. You need to go. It's important that you make your way there. But the Ten of Wands, it's a little bit different than what you expected. By far, a little bit different. And is that going to be good or bad? It's up to you. But, I mean, it's one of those where you're going to have to get on target. You're going to have to get on target with it and rethink your position. Because a lot of times we get like this we get this thing in our imagination about how something's going to go. And then you go and it's totally different and you're like just off guard and you're weird through the entire thing because you're still trying to recover from, wow, this is a lot different. So go in with no expectations, realize it's going to be a little bit different. I think you're going to be fine. Anyway, will M come to see me Thursday? Ooh, can we get some action? Maybe a chariot? Can we get a chariot card? Oh, 2 of Cups, 8 of Wands, making the trip and seeing you. Making the trip and seeing you, and everybody is content. Absolutely. 100%. 100% entertainment purposes only, by the way. There's them making the trip. And there is them reuniting with you, seeing you, and being there for you. So yes, they will be with you. They will come see you. Samantha's got the double shot tonight. Should I reach out to the Sag? Should I reach out to the Sag? I'm a little bit on the fence here. If I do, and it's kind of weird and awkward. Now, before we do this, entertainment purposes only. Never reach out to a Sagittarius based upon a fat man reading our cards on the internet. Now that that's said, we need to find out. Simple yes or no. Let's pull 3 cards and see. Simple yes or no. King of Swords, High Priestess, and the Magician. I think you're in a position where you can do it, right? The Magician. You know how to treat this person, right? Astro, thank you for buying the Waterfall Tarot. I got it in the mail today. Hopefully you will get it very soon. The High Priestess says you have enough information. This is all about learning lessons from the past. And I think that you've learned the lessons. You understand what's here. You understand what's going on. The King of Swords is the communicator. It is the air. It is all of this stuff. And the Magician says you know how to treat this person. So if you treat them correctly, if you approach them on the level that they need to see and hear, then I think that you should reach out to them. Now, do they still miss me and still want me? That's part 2. You can't have part 1 without this part 2. Because if you do, Yogi, thank you for your other donation. If you do, they miss you, but they're not going to fess up with it. They're not just going to say, oh, Samantha, I've been missing you. Because I think they got a little too much ego. A little too much ego up in there, right? Judgment, the rebirth, the reincarnation. I'd love to get this started again. I would. Rebirth, reincarnation, let's do that. Let's get this rebirth. Let's get it done. But we left on separate terms. We left separated, and the ego is still there. It is. So you're not going to get the best reception, but opening the lines of communication, as per the last reading, could work out well. Just realize they're not going to be open arms and be like, Samantha, and it's going to be like a movie, right? Where you're running in the field of grass and you embrace each other and you spin around and you fall down and start kissing. That's not going to be it. That's not going to be it. Anyway, all right. DY. What's M's current thoughts or feelings towards me? Let's find out how M is doing, or what M likes and what M doesn't like about this connection. And we're going to go with this deck right here, which is the Phantom Tarot, not the Phantom A Tarot. Like I said in my video, when everybody corrected me, thank you. This is the Phantom Tarot. Now let's see. What are M's current thoughts and feelings? Do we have some good feelings with this person? Can we get some better feelings with this person? 7 of Swords, they want you back. 4 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. Is this somebody from the past? I have to ask. The reason I ask is the 7 of Swords is frequently like a previous relationship, getting back into a previous relationship, getting looped in, getting roped into a previous relationship. We're closed down for that though, right? We're not exactly in that mode to reach out. We're not in that expressive mode. This is not a very expressive person. 4 of Pentacles. I'm holding on to what I have. And that goes for emotional too. A lot of people ask me, hey, I got pentacles all over this reading, this love. Can I use that? Can I do that? You can. There's holding back. They're holding on to what they have. They're not expressive with it. They're not, in other words, they're going to be kind of hard to read, right? Somebody's just not expressive. It's going to be difficult to get them. They're not on the train of, of where it is. 5 of Wands. Too much ego is in the mix. Now, we had ego in the previous one. I don't think that's a ton of ego, but there's a lot of ego here. There's a lot of pride here where they just want it this way, that way. It's almost like that they've reached a point where if they don't get it their way, then they're just going to kind of be unhappy, right? Even if it means being alone, they'd rather be alone than unhappy, if that makes any sense. So there's that. 5 of Wands, some conflict in the mix. Conflict in the mix. Knight of Pentacles. I think both of you want a stable relationship. This is probably not going to be it. You're on off, like you said. You're not, you're not in that mode. I would take them when they are around, and when they're not around, I would let them be. Let them be. And not chase. You know what I mean? Sort of, ping them maybe and be like, hey, funny, here's a funny video or something like that. And there it goes. All right, I have to answer this text. All right, let's see, about to wrap up stream. Here's my, about to wrap up stream. Okay. All right, speaking of wrapping up stream, I got things to deal with. All right. Anyway, it's an on-off relationship. That's the way it goes. And if you're looking for something to develop and to grow from this, you're going to need to give it a ton more time. But I would take the magic when it's there, and when the magic's not there, be like, hey, whatever. Okay. And the last reading of the night is Yogi. Yogi wants to know, for fun, what's my blood pressure up to? Need to chill. All right. Well, as with all medical readings, this is not a medical reading. We have to, Yogi, we have to reframe this to a reading that's something else. Yogi, cards for stress, right? Yogi wants to know, I've got some stress. I want some cards. Yogi, I'd love to give you some cards for stress. And, and see what the tarot says about stress. Now, if I was a stressful situation, I would be on the Waterfall Tarot, because the Waterfall Tarot is sometimes good for stressful reads. This is the best for stressful reads, I gotta say now. If you have one deck, and I mean, I'm just saying, Astro Boy Ricardo, that you understands when you get this thing, you're gonna be pretty happy. You're gonna be like, look, this is exactly right. This is for the stressful reads. This is the way it goes. All right, Wheel of Fortune. All right, you fell off the wagon. I don't know. Is it fall off the wagon or get on the wagon? I think it's fall off the wagon, something like that. According to the cards, you fell off the wagon. You had everything under control. And then something happened. Something happened. The Wheel of Fortune, all the normalcy that you had is just not there. All of the normalcy is just not available. It's just not there. You need the normalcy back. A lot of times, man, you get something and you're like, man, that's not exactly where I wanted to go. Movement is going to be your friend, right? Getting a little more movement, getting some movement in there always makes the stress a little bit better. It always makes everything a little bit lower, all right? Yogi, here's the most important thing I'm ever going to tell you in your lifetime. You're never going to have another reading like this in your life. I'm going to tell you something right now. You need to go pick up, or at least borrow from the library, a book called How Not to Give a Frick or an F. Okay, How Not to Give an F. That's the King of Cups. And this is something that does happen, where we see something and we're so invested in it and we're so connected to it and we're like, oh my God, I must control this. If I don't have my control over this, my life is over. You can't do that. You just can't do it. Not to give a shit. The book basically is how the less you give a shit, the happier you'll be. There's a lot. I can't find the book, but it's basically, don't give a frick about anything. That's not a good life procedure overall, but in this particular matter, you got a couple of things hovering above you, and you need to release. You need to release those, because if you give a crap about every little thing, and the Seven of Cups, you think you're out of choices, but you're not. You're not out of choices. There's all sorts of easy things to do. Getting moving, right? A ton of other stuff we can do for getting some action and adventure into this. Okay, but basically there you go, and there we go. I can't find the book. Look it up. It's like How Not to Give a Frick, and you know what I mean by frick. Anyway, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Okay, that's it, right? There you go. That's it. Andrew got it. That's it. Go Google that. And it didn't do for Already Don't Care. See, Christina's advanced. Okay, Christina, like when you start playing World of Warcraft, right? Christina's already level 100 in World of Warcraft, okay? Christina didn't start at level 1. Christina's level 100 already, so she already doesn't care. The reason I say not to care is because a lot of stuff in life we hang on to desperately. We want to control every little thing, and you can't. And a lot of times you just got to release things that you can't control. Because if you try to micromanage everything in your life, you're going to die early. Bottom line. And that's it for me. Thank you for being here. I appreciate all of y'all hanging out, and we'll see you next time.
Life goes up and it goes down. I know my mom taught me that. I figured why we fool around so little, and we keep track of time, being so serious, idiots, thinking it will matter, keep me company downtown before the clock runs out. Sun is shining, but the rain is welcome too. Friends are nearby, don't need another view. Time is not on my mind, but then it's here. Oh,